Guys, breaking news.
Are you just
But
gonna
before we
cut
get
off
into
my
it,
intro, dude?
yeah, I'm
The
sorry. I'm sorry.
disrespect.
Hold on. Guys, we got a very fluid situation going on, but welcome to this week's market update. Okay, with your
The
host,
date is
with your hosts,
Arthur
and
and
Fody.
Bodie.
All right. We need to
Cruise
wait
the
till
internet.
everybody trickles in just a little bit, 30 seconds, because we got a situation unfolding here,
It's
and
live and active right now.
live and active, and we have to navigate it correctly, and then we'll give our take on it. All right, 30 seconds. How's everybody doing? Stock locked, welcome. Stock locked, welcome. Stock locked, welcome.
Welcome.
Semp, you heard that? Oh wait, I already said 30 seconds. All right.
Wow.
Renee, what's going
Welcome
on?
to another episode of Real World Earth. On this week's
Very
episode, more
situation.
bombs.
Yep. What's going on, everybody? All right, let's get into it. Guys, World War III, here we are. All right. So if you're living under a complete rock, okay, Israel striked Iran. They said they targeted their nuclear enrichment facilities and high-ranking generals and nuclear engineers. Okay. Iran retaliated not once, but twice. First wave of missiles went in, and then they launched a second wave. Now, Israel has struck Iran's oil facilities, oil refinery facilities. Now, this is where we're breaking into the news, okay? Trump on his way to G7 summit cuts it short, turns around, heads back to Washington as we speak. He's requesting the National Security Council into the war room immediately. He's also said, everyone in Tehran, evacuate. Everyone should evacuate. China said that everybody at the Chinese embassy needs to evacuate, needs to leave. Guys, shit's getting kinetic. It's about to be a full-scale bombing campaign. They're gonna level that place to smithereens.
You don't know that.
Why would they tell everybody to evacuate?
I mean, more strikes, but maybe they
Because they're gonna go crazy.
Is it ever gonna stop, man? Can we just
Here's the difference. When Iran was striking Israel, they were just hitting anything. Too.
Yeah.
Reckless.
Did you see that fake story?
What fake story?
Lawn,
Iran. They're about
the hospitals like that were supposedly being bombed, but they weren't hospitals. I'm not gonna say what side or whatever. I'm just staying out of that.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Where Hamas is. You see, here's the thing, and I hate when people try to justify defending Hamas, man. I really do. Because at the end of the freaking day, it's a terrorist organization that embeds itself into its civilian populace. Okay. Don't be fooled. These people are sick. Okay.
But who's saying Hamas, right? It's different if you're backing Hamas versus just normal innocent people.
It is different, but like I said, Hamas embeds himself into the civilian populace. This is a whole Gaza Israel thing. Right now, it's World War III. Iran, Israel, USA is coming into play. But
they say a lot of the funding for Hamas comes out of Iran, right?
Iran funds a lot of terrorist organizations. They do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's factually true.
Yeah.
It's about to get crazy. Yeah, as far as
It's I got I got different views. Not different views, but just different thoughts. Like it's I get it, right?
Mhm.
I get it, right? Why can why can some countries have them and not have them, right? North Korea
Talk about it. You're talking about
has
nuclear
nukes.
weaponry,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
And all right. So there's a little bit more backstory to this, right? Uh in like the 60s and 70s, there was this bill passed called like the NPT bill. And it basically allowed 5 countries in the world to have nukes. It was US, Russia, France, China, and the United Kingdom. Just those
Ooh.
5. Okay.
Mm,
Uh,
mm,
Several countries had to sign that they would not have nukes. Okay. Uh, Iran was one of those countries. They signed in 1968, 1970. This was like
mhm,
50, 60 years ago.
mhm,
North Korea also signed that, right? They signed like way later, but in the early 2000s, North Korea withdrew from that, and then they made them anyway, because and they
mhm,
withdrew.
mhm,
Now, so many other countries have now gotten involved, right? Pakistan has them, India has them, but they never had to sign that thing. Well, now times have changed, right? And people have to have nukes. The same reason why kind of North Korea has nukes, not to use them, but to basically have an equalizer to not get bullied
mhm.
in a sense, right? So it's I think it's kind of crazy to like attack them for that situation. Like, okay, why can you have them, Israel? Again, I'm not picking sides, whatever. I'm just saying, why can you have them, Israel, but
Mm,
why can't Iran, right?
mhm,
Why can North Korea? And here's what's actually crazier. Check this out. When that treaty and bill was signed, right? It was very similar to the Doge thing. They all agreed, all 5 countries, Russia, the UK, China, France, the US, all 5 countries agreed that they would all basically sign this, have nukes, but it would lead to disarmament of the nukes. Basically meaning that all 5 countries agreed that eventually they would dismantle the nukes and the excuse me, dismantle the nukes and end that program completely. None of them did that. Every country just made more. It's not in my opinion, it's not fair to attack a country just based on that. That's like saying, well, this country's got a gun, this country's got a gun, and I got my fists only. That's not fair, dude. Again, that's just a that's just something to mull over and think about.
So, you know, I think and this like this all stems all the way back into you guys remember who Jim Carrey was? Or not Jim Carrey. Um who was God, I can't think of his name. But he was a huge part of the Iran nuclear deal back in the 90s and 2000s. This kind of dude, this whole Iran having nuclear weapons stems back all the way back then. It's always been a huge focal point with our government.
Mm,
Now let's keep in mind what the regime, and I'm not saying this because Netanyahu said it, but at the end of the day, Iran is a country that funds terrorist organizations.
mm,
Um, and the fact that giving a country a regime like that nukes is a bad idea no matter what. You don't know, what their mission is, what they're going to set out to do. They're not exactly a stable nation in that matter. Um, you know, um, and a lot of the world agrees, actually, to be honest. When you compare it to North Korea, North Korea, despite what North Korea is, they still abide by a certain set of international laws and rules.
Right.
Kim Jong-un isn't as unhinged as people might think, and he's not a terrorist. He is a dictator. He is a fascist. That's a given. But a terrorist, he isn't. He isn't just going to, because of extremist beliefs, nuke a country or whatever, or try to wipe out another country for different religious beliefs.
Right.
And I think that's how they look at it too. And also, it's a strategic geographical thing too, in my opinion. Iran controls a lot in the Middle East, especially the Gulf of Aden, where Yemen is, and that's a huge, that's a huge gulf where a lot of transport goes through. So I'm sure there's a lot of factors, but regardless,
I'm sure it would want to put Yemen and Saudi and all those countries into the arms race too, then, and for them to make their own nukes as well.
Dude, Iran threatened Saudi today. They're saying, hey, because Iran was trying, believe it or not, Saudi Arabia was trying to defend Israel, and Iran said, if you do that, dude, we're gonna blow. That's why oil's so crazy today. They said they're gonna blow up their oil refineries and everything like that. It's chaotic. It's crazy. There's going to be some fireworks these next couple of days, and it's going to be a nail biter. That's for sure.
Well, the Bitcoin chart is bullish.
Well, let's talk about what it's going to do with the economy, what it's going to do with the markets. Arthur, what are your thoughts first? Let's go into that.
Brother, last week I was not in the best of the moods on the live, and I'm just tired of it. Of all the highs and lows, enough is enough. I'm just exhausted of it. And you know what? I think it's just been so crazy in the last 5-6 years that people are just so desensitized to this stuff, man. Riots, missiles, bombs, wars, pandemics, this, that, whatever you can think of just keeps getting thrown at us, man. And, I heard this one kind of cuckoo theory too, that, they're just going to keep making stuff so much crazier to the point then when they actually tell us, hey, there actually is aliens, to us, we'll just be like, all right, whatever. It's just one more thing.
They already said that. What do you mean?
I know. I'm just bringing that up. That that was said.
Yeah, and it didn't even nobody cared. It seemed like oh cool, aliens are real, and then that lasted for a day or two. Now, you're right. Now we're just sitting there we're just taking it.
Right.
Just taking.
Dude, just taking it, man. We just take it and take it and take it and take it. How much more can it take? But with that said, what chart looks like it's about to break out? Google. What chart looks like it's about to break out even more? Amazon. What chart looks like it's about to break out even more than it just did? Again, Meta. What chart keeps breaking out? It's destroying shorts and no one understands it. Microsoft just keeps going higher. Nvidia is about to break out. Tesla is about to break out. CrowdStrike is continuing to break out. Palantir just hit new all-time highs today. MicroStrategy, you better buckle up, boys. And HIMS is about to take your own HIMS and pop a big ol' bone.
That brings me to the next
market
point,
is cooking.
Listen, we're in a wartime environment, okay? Guys, I made a video of this on my TikTok. Let's go to some positivity.
Tech is not going away, AI is not going away, and boner pills are not going away. Those three sectors
what
are
bulletproof. What do you guys do in war? You make tech, you make weaponry, and you have sex a lot. Anyways, listen up. Let me give you some positive news, okay?
Everything is bullish.
I know, but let me give you a positive outlook on what's to come. And it might be kind of grim, and might be kind of, doom and gloom or whatever. But war, I think, is good for the economy. War is good for the economy in the long run. Okay, like I said before, it ramps up production in a lot of different sectors. Okay, these weapons are made by different materials, different tech, by different companies. Palantir, Lockheed Martin, Boeing, Nvidia. All these different companies are going, in some capacity, are going to be aiding the military industrial complex. It's going to create jobs, and when it creates jobs, it's going to create more spending. And when there's more spending, that's more liquidity being injected into the markets.
And if you don't believe him, look at everything that they just dropped off in Ukraine. They got to restock, right? All that money they gave them was not cash, right? When they said they gave them, let's say $800 billion, it's probably like $700 billion worth of like old equipment. They got to make new equipment now. This is true. This is a fact. This is just pure facts here.
That's what's going to be going on.
Look at that HIMSS chart. Are you kidding me? If that's not a cup and handle, what is?
And
just look at the HIMSS chart, guys. Just look at it. Just look at it.
Arthur, I got a question for you.
What's up, bud?
Is there a publicly traded company that makes glitter?
Glitter?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure there is. I just haven't looked into it. It's probably under some kind of company that already makes, like party supplies, this, that, whatever. And
here's a fun fact for you.
What's up?
Ready for this?
What's up?
The U.S. government is the biggest purchaser of glitter.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
For the military.
For what?
Glitter's used in weapons. Bombs.
To create like a
it's something it's like something with the compound. I don't know the finite details. They keep it really, really secretive. But yeah, the U.S. is the biggest consumer of glitter. The U.S. government.
You know what they say, right? Once you do a glitter bomb, the glitter's forever.
I've never heard that in my life, but yeah.
I don't know what I was trying to say.
All right. Off the world.
Bitcoin chart is crazy right now. Look at this daily chart on Bitcoin. It's crazy. Look at the daily chart on ETH. It's crazy.
Who's not to say people
just? It's crazy.
You know what's crazy too? The U.S. dollar is at an all-time low. I think we're slowly going into a more secure asset than cash, and people are starting to recognize crypto's that
Bitcoin. Make sure you guys are eating your Satoshis just like your vitamins. 1 Satoshi a day. Even if you can buy $1 of Bitcoin a day, it keeps the broke away. Get your Satoshis every day and take an orange pill every day if you can.
Yeah.
Even if it's 10 cents a day.
All right, guys. Enough war talk. Okay. You're going to be seeing it unfolding on the news all night, all day today, okay? U.S. office vacancy rates are surging.
What a shift in topic.
Right?
So
what's going on? You guys seeing offices going out of business in your area?
Well, you remember when we were asking our real estate experts here, the ones based out of Miami, is that a lot of the Miami housing that's getting cheap is the commercial buildings.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's super true. There might be some good deals coming up.
Well, too bad we just dropped like $7,000 in that. Why are you making that face, you whack job?
I can tell you now that the real estate in Vegas is all sorts of mess up right now. YF Gaming, expand on that, baby boy.
I mean, you know what? He would know. He has a commercial building here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, he does. He's got a store. Wait, is
loans.
Wait, isn't this yesterday's Fitz?
Yes.
Yeah, he's at the store. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah, I've been done. I'm just waiting for you. Oh, I bet, dude. I bet the interest is nuts. This and that, yada yada yada. Did you need to say something, Art?
Nope.
I swear you were gonna say something.
Nope. I'm good. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's all we got for world news, guys. Is World War III and offices are getting cheap.
those were the only two things that were interesting that were happening. I mean, I you could only imagine that the Israeli and Iran conflict is going to be the most consuming thing over the news. Don't you know?
Oh, guys, you know what? With that, don't hurt your own heads by trying to think of the 58 million scenarios that are going to happen. You know what? I said that last week, and someone asked me, "Hey, how do you feel about this going on with that?" I'm like, dude, who knows? I don't know. Something crazy is happening literally every day now. We're so used to it. Just look
Yeah.
at the chart. And with right now, with us with us not being in a trending market, those daily time frames are going to be your best friend, especially for you swing traders, right? Anyone swing trading, meaning if you're holding on to a trade more than 1-2 days, those lower time frame charts are going to be the death of you and the gray hairs of you. Okay?
Mhm.
Trust.
Mhm.
Look at those daily charts, because if you
Mhm.
look at the daily chart, everything looks awesome. Bitcoin
Mm.
looks awesome. Ethereum looks
Mm.
awesome. TRX looks awesome. Like awesome.
Listen, I want to say something too. I've lost the most money in my trading career trying to play the many different scenarios. Oh, this has happened because of this. Oh, it's because this happened last year because of that. Or oh no, this could happen, this and that. Dude, you're gonna lose every single time if you get in your own head like that. You just are. Okay. Nobody knows. Stick to the technicals. All right. And we're speaking crypto and stocks, of course. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Not meme coin. Meme coins are a totally different thing. But guys, stick to what you're being taught. Stick to the technicals. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Stick to your regiment. Stick to your schedule. Stick to your strategy. That's it.
Mhm.
Don't compromise it for anything.
Yep. And there are ways to, of course, like play the quote unquote scenario game, and I'll explain that when we get into Tron. But that means like doing research and seeing, hey, this company just partnered with this company, or this partner is doing this with this company, right? Those are things that grow the company, right? Those are actual facts happening.
Yeah.
So that can of course help drive the narrative, right, of the price, right? We're seeing that right now with TRX. But when you're playing the game of, oh, this could happen, this could happen, this could happen, right? Then you're just throwing scenarios out there that are just not factual. It's not happening. So
Mm-hmm.
there's just too much crazy stuff happening. And now with AI and with how much fake news there is, like, whew, golly, thank God we're in stock and locked. Sheesh. Thank God we go to conferences, huh?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Let's go through, because I have a I have some cool stuff to unpack.
Oh, I bet you do. I mean, guys, not much news for the stock news. I mean, Sarepta Therapeutics plunges over 30% because their drug is killing people. It's giving them liver failure. Reported 2 deaths within a very short time, I think. It's a muscular dystrophy drug. But yeah, it's killing people and the stock is plunging. So there's that. And then Tesla is potentially or possibly announcing robo taxi very soon. This month, next month.
Guys, did you know that if you this is a true fact. If you get into crypto, there's a 1 in 3 chance you'll become a Tesla owner. Congrats, Justin Fody, on his brand new Tesla. Can't wait to see you on that earning call, big dog.
I'm an investor now. You could say I'm on the board.
He is going to change his bio on Instagram to partner at Stock Unlocked, investor at Tesla.
Top 1%. You could say Elon sent me a message in the app saying, "Hey, congrats on your Tesla. Here is everything you need to know about the company, their financials, this, that, yada, yada, yada. I could show up at the facilities anytime I want, check it out, make sure everything's going accordingly, making sure there's no messing around going on, and making sure the Tesla stock is staying strong." But yeah, shout out to Elon, my new partner. Anyways. I know, right? They should live game.
Okay, no, because then they would be less profitable. That would make the shares go down.
Dude, they give
You
all their
can't beat
employees
the
Tesla. They give all
guys.
their employees Tesla stock.
The deals at Tesla right now are ridiculous.
Oh, they're crazy, dude. I had to. Like it was awesome.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go into crypto. Arthur, take it away on the Tron TRX.
Whoa, you want to go right into the finale?
You want to save it for the end? We could save it for the end.
I mean, it's a bit of a topic.
All right.
You know,
Well,
like can we get some foreplay? Can we lead up to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll keep you on the edge of your seat, guys. Hey. All right. Solana NFTs are coming. I mean, ETFs. Solana ETFs are coming. Fidelity files for an S1 for Sol ETF. You guys know Fidelity, obviously, it's a big stockbroker. Here's something. So that's cool. And if ETFs aren't really like a huge like market mover for crypto now. You know, it was exciting in the beginning, but we've quickly came to find out that nobody cares. It's just another, investment vehicle for crypto. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. Like it's going wrong, but as far as like a driver, it's not. Gotbit founder. Who remembers Gotbit? If you were like, especially with like meme coins and everything, you quickly found out like who market like third party market makers are, right? Gotbit was one of them. They were very sketchy. They were very, very slimy. Well, the founder got jailed for wash trading, but he only got like a few months for wash trading, like literally like double digit millions. But yeah, there's that.
MetaPlanet issues another $210 million of debt to do what? Buy Bitcoin. Guys, you're going to hear this a lot.
I think GameStop issued more debt as well again.
Yep. Guys, treasury companies. Does anyone know? Does anyone not know what a treasury company is now? If you don't know what a treasury company is, it basically means they buy and hold something and they keep it on their asset books as a treasury. Okay. Here's the best example of a treasury company right now. That's MicroStrategy. All they do is keep buying Bitcoin. They keep issuing debt and stock and keep buying more Bitcoin, right? So MetaPlanet is out of Asia and they're doing the same thing. And remember in the other live that we were doing, we were saying how when we went to the Bitcoin conference, the big theme was treasury companies, and all these treasury companies, all they were doing different was that they had a different volatility strategy, meaning the main goal is for them all to stack as much Bitcoin as they can. How they differentiate from each other is their volatility strategies. Meaning, let's say company A has a strategy where if Bitcoin dips, 5%, they buy 0.5% of their portfolio on Bitcoin. And maybe company B has a strategy. If Bitcoin dips 5%, they buy 0.07% of their portfolio of Bitcoin. Whatever their strategy is, right? Some will buy short-term options to hedge their Bitcoin, yada, 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 right? So I want you to just remember Bitcoin treasury companies, because that's going to lead into Tron. fun fact. Do you know who else is a treasury company? And this company has actually been a treasury company for about 3 years now.
Who,
Way
Arthur?
before it got super big and popular.
Who?
I will say, of course, MicroStrategy led the way.
Who?
But this company has been doing this for 3 years.
Who?
And they're privately owned company. They're not
Who?
public yet. Stock
Who?
Unlocked. Stock Unlocked buys Bitcoin every single week, and we keep it on our asset books. We are too a treasury company, and we too have been doing that for a long time.
Wow.
Fun fact.
Whoa.
So, you know, when we go to sell, we'll have that, son. So yes, we do buy a weekly Bitcoin purchase, and we keep that under the company asset books. And what's awesome is that's a tax write-off, right? Because that's no longer, you know, income, right? That's now an asset turned on to the business. So for you folks that are looking for some tax stuff, look into how you can store Bitcoin under your company's LLC as an asset and will no longer be income.
Good stuff.
Let's keep getting into it. So remember that stuff, and then we're gonna talk more about treasury companies in Tron. All right.
YF Gaming, absolutely, bro. Absolutely, you should
talk to a tax professional first. You know, Trump reports 600 million profit from crypto and licenses. Like I said, no matter your political opinion, we can all agree Trump wants to make money. Following the money. We're going to follow the money. I got some crazy stuff to tell you. Oh, I can't wait to get into it.
We're going to get into it. Guys, NFTs are back. Okay, I'm just going to keep saying it. They're back. Don't sleep on them because there's crazy sales going on right now.
Time out.
I don't know who.
You guys remember when I was talking about Caspa a few weeks, almost a couple months ago, and I said one of the richest guys I know has a huge mining for Caspa in New York. Justin, who's that guy?
Are you talking about your idol, Adam Weitzman?
Oh, my idol, man.
Oh,
he was just a client back when I worked at Marquee.
Okay.
And is a super nice guy. One of the most humblest guys ever. He literally knows everybody. It's insane. Best buds with Tom Brady. Best buds with freaking.
Very well connected. Very super into crypto, especially Web3. This guy is a huge collector. He just bought a Meebit. If you don't know what Meebits are a sub collection of CryptoPunks. And he bought this super rare one-of-one Meebit. It's called the dissected Meebit. You could Google it, see what it looks like, for $500,000. $500,000 hairs. And before that, last week, he actually purchased another NFT for around in the six-figure range, the Skulls of Lucci. I made a video about the Massive Lucci. Skulls of Lucci is the OG project. Those are 6 figures a piece. He bought one of those as well. This guy is dropping some serious bread on NFTs right now. I think he sees
tons of Bored Ape land, Other Side land, owns a ton of apes, mutants.
Mm-hmm.
Big investor.
Yeah.
Big investor.
So I think he thinks something's coming, and I agree.
Follow
Coinbase.
the money, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Follow the money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Coinbase. So when I first heard that Coinbase was making a Bitcoin cashback card, I said, "What is this shame?" So what is this?
Wait, Arthur, hold on 1 second, guys. Semper brings a good point. If you're new here or you're here watching right now, like the stream.
Oh, if there's no likes, then I'm not giving out my secret play.
What the heck? I want to see likes popping up.
I have a play that no one knows about. Literally, no one knows about. Nobody.
Like, subscribe. If you aren't subscribed, that's crazy. But like and subscribe, guys, please. It really helps us out. And yeah, you know, it makes us want to keep going. It helps us in the algorithm. It does this and it does that. you know, and we put this on for free for the public, man.
Thanks, big dog.
Now, yeah, no problem. Now, continue, big dog. There's the likes. There we go.
There we go. All right. So, when I first heard that Coinbase was doing a cashback card, I'm like, what is this scam? Because I thought it was if you use Bitcoin, you get 4% cash back. I'm like, that's just a scam. They just want your Bitcoin. But you get 4% cash back in Bitcoin. I'm swiping away on that thing. I got myself on the list. I hit up my concierge at Amex. He said he can't do anything because it's through Coinbase. I said, damn it.
Bro, they're gonna. I mean,
this.
I feel like they're gonna want to issue.
Sleek.
Wait, are they gonna issue that to like whoever gets approved, or is there like a waiting list, like you were saying?
No, there's a wait list. You better get on it. Go on Coinbase.com and go on, or just Google search Coinbase Amex and make sure you put your email on that list. I did it as soon as they said it. Well, not as soon, but like same day. Hopefully I'm there soon. Or hopefully I made the cut. I think I did. Yo, I'm getting pretty jacked right now. Anyway.
Do you need a Coinbase One membership?
No, dude. You should literally just see an area to put your email and get on the wait list.
Yep.
Super easy.
Get early access right here. I'm on the wait list, just like that.
You have to hold a certain amount on CB. Is that like if they approve you on the wait list, then they have to check your Coinbase balance? I don't hold anything on Coinbase.
Hold more, earn more. That's its slogan. I'm sure there's some like dude, I've been using Coinbase since 2014, man. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they better see my history and be like, okay, let's give this guy a card. You know,
this guy bought $6 in ETH in 2015.
Litecoin, okay, Litecoin.
All right. So, all right, guys, let's just get into everything that's going on right now, okay, guys? So, like I'm saying, right? You gotta follow the money. That WAGMI shit, that's gone out the window. We're not all gonna make it.
No, that's gone.
No shot. The revies are out. The people that know what they're doing are in. The game has changed dramatically. And you can see it everywhere. And I love to see trading groups just fail. Because they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Are you getting into your big segment right now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, guys,
all right.
Let's break down what happened. Now, there is a lot to unpack here, so I may not all go in order because you guys know my brain. It's kind of woo-woo, right? So let's break down what happened. So, Tron partners with SRM Entertainment. Now you think SRM Entertainment?
Who's that?
What the heck is SRM Entertainment?
Talk to me, right? Arthur. Who is it?
They were under 75 cents about 10 days ago. Now they're $9.30.
Wait, what was the price? Whatever ago?
Dude, Blaster, look at the 8 and 34 EMA cross. Oh my God. Blaster got in 10 days ago at like 70 cents. So
oh my goodness.
And now it's $9.30, dude. It ran 533% today, big dog. So CRM Entertainment. Can anyone take a wild guess on what these guys do? And why I threw the Disney GIF up on the announcements? You guys know what SRM Entertainment does?
I'm assuming they have something to do with Disney.
They provide all those cool little cups and sippy cups for Six Flags, for Universal, for Disney. They are under current contract with Disney. all these companies. And now Justin's son is going to be on the board of advisory for that.
Wow.
You know, obviously if I jump 10 steps ahead, I'm like, yo, what if we're using Tron to buy like our drinks and stuff at the amusement parks? But that's just me thinking like way more steps ahead. So let's break this down even more. So what is SRM Entertainment going to do? What's their market cap right now? So SRM's market cap before today was under 25 million. Now it's 73 million. It's like 75 million. But they agreed to invest and buy 100 million worth of Tron and then buy another 200 million worth of Tron. So they're buying $300 million to store under asset. Their market cap is only 75 million. That's why everyone is racing to match the market cap. The stock can't pump fast enough to 100 million. There's still 25 million more to go. So more digging. And then when I say, you remember, follow the money, right? You know how I told you guys about Hut at $9 and now it's 20? And what did Hut do? They made American Bitcoin with Trump Jr., right? So guess how this deal with Tron, TRX, and SRM was even brokered?
Through the Trumps.
Through the Trumps, who Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. got on the board of advisory. A lot of board and advisory stuff popping around, huh? All the boys are on all the advisory boards.
All the board of advisories. All of them, huh?
It's almost like they can't get a no vote on if they vote on stuff. It's almost like it's impossible to not pass what you want. So in February of this year, there is a really cool holding company called Dominari Holdings. Guess where Dominari Holdings is based out of? Guess. Trump Tower in New York.
Whoa, you went down the rabbit hole.
Oh, buddy. How do you think I bring these kind of gold mines to SU like this, buddy? I'm sicko. I'm a sicko right now. I'm jacked up on caffeine. I'm sick, and I'm about to get right back to the drawing board. I'm sick.
I love it.
So, all of a sudden, one day, Eric Trump and Donald Trump are like, man, how do we expand our reach? Man, imagine getting into all these amusement parks. That would be sick reach. Sick. What do we do? Wait a minute. There's this company that leases office space from us that's partnered with SRM. So what do? They, in February, as soon as they take office in January, two of the Trumps get on the advisory board of Domineer Holdings. And then they're like, let's make this deal happen with Tron and Justin's son, who is a $75 million investor into World Liberty Financial. And World Liberty Financial's portfolio is $150 million right now. So he's a 50% investor. This guy's 34 and a billionaire. Justin's son, goddamn. Kudos to you, kid. Sheesh. All you had to do was make a crypto in 2016 and you became a billionaire. I was too busy being a retard. Anyway, so they're like, hey, let's broker this deal with our biggest crypto investor and let's get into a company that expands our reach tremendously. So what do? They put this deal together. Now, Justin's son is on the board of advisory for SRM. And then you got Trump that is rumored to be on the advisory board for the new SRM Entertainment that's changing their name to Tron Inc. Everyone is on everyone's board, basically. The boys club is basically in, and we're following the money, whether you like it or not. If you ignore it, you're just being silly. That's the
Silly.
nicest word that I could use to keep
Yeah.
it nice. You're being
Silly.
silly nilly.
Being silly.
Stop
You're
the
letting
silly.
pride get in the way.
Or I'm gonna smack your silly willy. That was weird. Anyway, so
Dude,
now
that was almost as weird as you twerking this morning in front of me. Anyways, continue.
hold on. I got more, buddy. So now you're like, okay, wait, but we all have Tron. Now you're like, well, damn, I missed SRM. It's up 500%, which it's still going to run more. You remember the market cap is not there yet. The market cap is not there yet. Now you're like, well, wait a minute. You think, okay, if anyone has been in the game, you know, when the boss puts two people together, right, and someone starts to buy supply from them, you know, the person that made the deal always gets a kickback, right? Or else that's how you die, right? You think Domineer's not going to get a freaking kickback on this? You think they're not going to want to make some bread off of this stuff?
Domineer.
Here's the new ticker. Y'all ready for this? It's a stock ticker. It's not a crypto ticker.
Hold on. Let me get my notes.
And I've been looking at the chart. This is a play.
Actually, let me open up the trading view and save it. Okay.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
D is in dog. O is in Oscar. M as in Morabian. H as in helicopter. D
Dominari.
M.
Why are you saying Domineer?
Dominari. Domineer. Dominari. It's Dominari, okay? It's a sick name.
Dominari.
So that is the other stock that is on the 34 EMA. It's been consolidating. It had a huge spike to $13 for no reason. Well, I'm sorry, not for no reason, but had a spike way back in February, right before both of the Trumps took position on the advisory board. And then they took the positions on the advisory board, and it was already tanking because the news was already in, right? Because the insiders already knew. So now we got an opportunity to trade a $5 stock up back to about $10, $13. And if it breaks out, then it goes way higher.
I love it.
You know that meme from Sonny from Philadelphia or whatever the hell it's called when he's like with all the charts and lines? Buddy, that was me. Connecting all the dots. Watching all the money move around, all this money, because you know what I learned is you just got to stop trying to outsmart the smart. Why? Stop. You're not going to beat them. Just follow them. You're not going to beat Nancy Pelosi. Well, I mean, now you can, right? But you're not going to beat the Trumps in trading. Are you nuts?
Renee,
did you? Anyone's going to beat them in trading in the next 4 years? Are we nuts here?
Renee, did Arthur just bring it just now? Did he just bring it? What do I trade this on? Says YF Gaming. You can trade on Webull.
Yep, it's on Webull.
Trade on Webull.
It's all on Webull. $5. $5.
Renee, when are we going to go golfing? Is that Renee? Is that Ravish Renee?
Yeah. Well, we got to go to Miami and have a nice little Miami session, which, dude, I'm melting right now. Like, not physically, like mentally melting right now. I got to take a break as soon as these trades hit for a couple of days.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Bitcoin's about to rip. You better get your TRX bags up.
Yeah.
Oh, and just to touch up on what I've been saying literally nonstop is please stop trying to time TRX. My God. Please.
Damn, it hurt my throat, dude.
New daily candle opened up an hour ago, guys. Bitcoin is looking so good on this daily. Ethereum is looking good. TRX, we're going to eat that wick up because we broke highs. Shorts got scared. XRP, good right now. Bitcoin, good. ETH, good. Market, good. Everything, good. Good. Let's go to Miami, man.
All right. That was, dude, I mean, that was perfect.
I'm over here just connecting stuff, guys. Guys, I'm telling you.
By the way, let's hold on. Let me shout somebody out. Because Homeboy's been showing up. He's been showing up. He's got the soul of a lion. He's got a pure soul, though. Relentless. True grinder. YF Gaming. He actually sells really sick clothes. Check him out.
I know. We got to go to his store and vlog it too.
We seriously do, man. We seriously do.
Go.
Guys, check him out. Like, I'm not even capping. Like, he sells some pretty dope shit. But yeah, continue what you were saying, Art.
Yeah, guys, like, slow roll right now, man. Slow roll right now. Take this information. You guys couldn't be in a better place. Like, this is all we do: eat, sleep, this shit. And like, even when the trades don't hit, it's the information that comes in here. What are you doing right now, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so like I'm just.
Can you like not like rub your breast while I'm talking and trying to focus?
Not. It's my shoulders.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, I slept on my neck wrong, and I'm tense right now, dudes.
Anyway, so what I was saying, it's the information that comes in here. What I've seen is the folks that make the biggest bucks in here are the people that take the information that we talk about on these lives and they really like digest it. And they're not like, oh, cool, he said Hut's gonna break out, let me buy some Hut. Oh, it doesn't break out in 2 days, let me sell Hut, right? You know, a lot of you guys were asking how David made so much money just trading Bitcoin and just swing trading on spot, because he listened so in depth to the things that we were saying about how Trump was involved with Hut, how Hut split, and with the support of Trump made American Bitcoin this and that. Bought Hut at $10. Now it's $20, right? Paid attention to those long-term buys on Bitcoin. Pays attention nonstop to those levels on Bitcoin and trades those levels. So really focus on the big picture stuff that we're talking about and stop looking at the quick profit, because I'm telling you, if you just held Tron this whole time from when we first got in, you'd be up stress-free and you would just keep waiting for the pump. And that applies to so many of these other charts, especially on the daily time frames, especially when the earth is crazy right now. I can't even just say the US, the earth is crazy right now. And stuff is sideways. Those daily charts are so clutch. Oh my God. I'm just like oozing out of my pores because the daily charts are so good. Like,
I'm sweating.
Be smart. Take this information in. We got a couple years to make a lot of money, and that's really it, guys, because honestly, once Trump is out of office, I'm probably going to quit teaching. I'm probably done with it. We got 3-4 years to crank it out.
Whoa, you just dropped a bomb.
Yeah, well, I'm already going to have the hedge fund open. We're already going to be doing that. And I've done my stuff. I can only scream for people to hold, and they don't listen for so long. So, yeah, we got a couple years to take advantage of the market and the brains of SU, because we're going to go hedge fund later. So take it in. That's it. That's all I got for this week, guys. And the Stock and Lock team is going to continue to provide crazy research like this, crazy details like this. And we've been ahead as hell from everybody all year, baby. And when we go to Switzerland this year and find all the extra juice, in the money capital of the world. Oof. When I talk to my boy who's a financial advisor in Luxembourg, where they trade 30% of the Bitcoin volume. Oof. Wait till we get the juice. SU's got it, man. We are so ahead. It's crazy. You just got to show up and take in that information, right? And we're here every week on live. Just gotta you gotta do it, man. Like I said, it's not WAGMI anymore. That's gone. It's gone. You gotta lock in 3 to 4 more years and then after that, it's really gone because it's gonna be institutional, guys, straight up, right? There's pros and cons to having big money in and having everyone want Bitcoin. It's gonna be like the stock market. Institutions are going to keep coming in.
And I don't mean to sound like Michael Saylor either, guys, but there will be a point in time where you can no longer buy Bitcoin. Straight up. You will no longer be able to buy Bitcoin. What's the stat? There's only 50 million of Bitcoin for sale a day. Something like that. Something
in
crazy
like that. In OTC or exchange?
Just overall.
Not much, but I mean, dude, it's the race, guys. Like oh, I'm sorry. So SRM is going to be a treasury company of TRX, right? So like we were saying, and like Justin's saying, it's going to get to a point where everyone needs to have some Bitcoin, guys. There's more than 21 million people in the U.S. alone. Like, it's just going to run out. Everyone, there's so many countries that have zero gold. That's what's going to happen with Bitcoin. You don't want to be one of those countries that don't have gold. Sorry to say it, but the countries that don't have gold are all poor in third world countries, and no one wants to really go to those countries anymore. You know, you want to go to vacation, yeah, but no one really wants to live there. So, I'm just speaking the truth. You got to make sure you have some of it. Like,
it's gonna go in this order. It's gonna be too expensive to buy. And then at some point, you just can't buy it at all. $21 million Bitcoin, almost mined out.
Yeah. And MicroStrategy is gonna fly. That chart looks crazy. But I said that last week.
Yeah.
That's all we got for you guys. If there's any questions, let us know on the trade floors. Rest assured, this year is changing big time. Blaster is away right now in Colombia. Pierce and Andrew are back from Italy. Fody is stepping up in some leadership roles. He's going to help me with some operations. Pierce is going to step up into some leadership roles and help me with operations. Why? Because I want to trade like a sicko while I can. And I want to keep doing this crazy research. And I want to bring you guys some crazy AI stuff. That's all I got.
Let's get to it, guys.
Peace out, everybody. Thanks.
Peace.